Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? We're going to get into your read here. Hope you guys are doing well and ready for the weekend. Let's jump into your read, see what the energies are looking like here. Of course, these are general reads. Go ahead and take what resonates, leave the rest out. See what's going on here for Sagittarius. What messages are coming in here for Sagittarius here? First card coming out, we have the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. What's coming up as your challenge is the Five of Cups. Death card in your read here, Sag. What is the focus area for Sagittarius? What's the focus for Sag? Eight of Pentacles. Possibilities here for Sagittarius. What are the possibilities for Sagittarius here? Strength card. Near future energy. What can Sagittarius expect here in the near future? Six of Pentacles. Well, something's paying off here for you, Sag. I feel like you've made a decision. I mean, the fire energy with the Two of Wands is like you're in charge of here. You're in charge of some sort of decision, right? You're coming into this reading past energy with the Death card. So you went through, or you could be still going through this ending of something here, but you're putting a lot of time and energy into work or creating something here, right? Eight of Pentacles energy. Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your craft, learning something here. Could be putting more time and energy into something that you're very skillful with. Near future energy, we have the Six of Pentacles, and you can see someone is offering a pentacle to this person. So it can be an offer, a job opportunity, right? It could be that type of energy here. Let me see in your power, your feelings, what is going on. For some of you guys, it can be just a raise, promotion here. But I do feel like, if you guys are focused on, maybe side businesses or other income paths for you, I do feel like something is coming in regarding that way as well. Your power here is the King of Wands. And like I've always said, the King of Wands is this entrepreneur, right? This is someone here that is working towards something here, or is trying to vision how he wants things done. Ace of Cups underneath here. So really putting a lot of time and attention to yourself here right now, Sagittarius. Very nice. This could be changing things up as well. Um, maybe there's certain ways of doing things here. I only see that, I say that because I'm looking at the Five of Cups. Maybe there's certain ways of doing things for quite some time, but it just doesn't feel like this is, doesn't feel attached to you. Doesn't feel good for you, right? Maybe there's some sort of change that is happening within yourself that's saying, you know what, I need to bring some new excitement into my life, somehow, maybe. And Sagittarius, we like to try different things, right? We like to just see how things go and move forward towards it. I just feel like you're focused more into your pentacles. Now, does it have to be just about money? No. I mean, I feel like maybe this could be switching things up around your home. This could be rearranging things to where you could be more productive, right? So this is like, changing up your, I mean, I should be looking at this too, man. I mean, I should be looking at maybe changing my desk up a little bit here, maybe trying to see how things can work for me. I can kind of resonate with this a little bit here. All right. So, but King of Wands, in your power here, Sagittarius, I do feel like you've stepped into an energy here where you really want to create something, and you have a lot of confidence here, Sagittarius. I don't know, maybe this week, you've kind of understood your voice is being heard, in maybe in a work situation, relationship. It's like when you're speaking, it's like now people are starting to listen to you because maybe you've had a point in the past here, and now things are starting to be, you're starting to be looked at in a different way, more of a leader. Okay, so it doesn't mean you have to be a manager, right? It just means that I feel like that people are respecting you here when I'm looking at the Strength card and the King of Wands here. Okay, and I don't feel like you're, the Strength card is Leo energy. It can be ego, but I don't feel like you guys are in this energy. Okay, if you do become in an energy where you feel like you're a little bit too much, I do feel like you're correcting yourself very quick here. A lot of growth, Sagittarius. You guys have really separated, in regards to possibly people around you, with that Five of Cups being the challenge. So and if this sounds different, I am using a different mic today, Sagittarius. Trying to figure out this other microphone, and the microphone's fine. It's just the attachment to my phone, so it's starting to I'm doing videos and nothing gets recorded nicely, so it's kind of like a waste of videos because you're not going to be able to hear it even if I turn up the volume. So going to be figuring that out, but hopefully this sound is still okay for you guys. All right, environment here for Sagittarius. Six of Swords. What is the possibilities here for Sagittarius? What is the possibilities for Sagittarius? Interesting, your last reading had a lot of energy of someone coming towards you here, but I feel like the Six of Swords is like, right now, Sag, as I'm doing this reading here, Friday morning, you're really focused on you. You're focused on getting something going in regards to, that pentacle energy here. Like I said, home, things like that here. It can be work. It could be like, something that does tie in somehow to your projects, your finances. But the situation being the Two of Wands, the start of the reading here, she has two wands. It's a card of decision, right? But she's holding on to the world, right? So you have this energy of like, especially with the King of Wands being over here, you have this energy of saying, you could do a lot of things here. You can explore, even if it's about travel, but something about experiencing more than what you have. Five of Cups energy, right? Five of Cups being that challenge. It's like breaking free from, dealing with the same things over and over again. It's kind of seeing a way, and you can see in this deck here, she's kind of looking, not even looking at these cups. So I feel like you're more moving towards something that you can create. Six of Swords, moving towards something new, I feel like is what's going on here, Sag. Hopes and fears, the Hierophant, the High Priest as well. So it is Taurus energy. So maybe you are focused more towards stability, grounding yourself here, Sag, also, High Priest is very intuitive and has learned many things, okay? So this is someone that a lot of people come towards you for assistance, for help, for advice, right, Sag? Now, it is sitting in your hopes and fears area. So, maybe this is something new where you are teaching others or maybe helping other people, as you're going through this type of change here, Sagittarius, and really focused on yourself and really building up this empire for yourself here, moving towards things that are better for you. I do feel like people are starting to see that shift within yourself. And what that does is brings other people towards you, say, how did you do that, Sagittarius, right? And maybe you don't feel so confident in regards to teach other people just yet because you haven't really accomplished it yet, right? But I feel like it's not about looking at that way. You're not looking at the end goal. And maybe that is a message coming up, not to look at the end goal here, Sagittarius, is to look at how you came to where you are now. And maybe that's how people want to hear a certain message or maybe get that type of help of how to break free from something, okay? So that's also coming up in your reading, but there is, with the Strength card, now that I see this two cards, Strength card and the Hierophant, I do feel like it's like, believe in yourself here, Sagittarius, because you came from something, from nothing here. I mean, Death card, man, you lost a lot of things here. It could be, just from, a relationship. It could be you've lost a home. You could have lost materialistic things that you've owned in the past, and you're starting from scratch, right? Or you have started from scratch. Death card, Scorpio energy is telling me here, you went through a transformation. It feels as though, you were set on a different path, maybe even waiting for a lot of things to come towards you, but you realized that it's time to move forward, right, Sagittarius? And I feel like you're stepping into this Hierophant's energy, which is more of a teacher rather than a student. And maybe that's why in the focus area with the Eight of Pentacles, you're kind of leveling up your skills, your knowledge here, okay? And I feel like it's being seen, Six of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like there could be people, it could be a person here, but I do feel like it leads you towards an opportunity that can lead you in a different direction as well for a lot of you guys. That's why I see the Three of Wands as well. What is the potential outcome here for Sagittarius? What is the potential outcome in this reading for Sagittarius here? I say potential because you have the free will to change this up. Energies can shift here. But what is the outcome? Five of Wands. Interesting how I said that before I pulled the Five of Wands out. That is about conflict, jealousy. And we have the Two of Pentacles underneath here. Interesting how that energy ended up being the outcome here. Let's get some clarifications on that Five of Wands. I mean, that is competition. And maybe that is, you as you're moving through something here, as you're making some sort of changes, possibly even new opportunities here, Sagittarius, you're not going to be always alone on this road. There's going to be people in the same industry. There's going to be people that are doing what you're doing, right? And I feel like there is going to be competition. Now, it can bring jealousy. It could bring conflicting energies here towards you, negativity. But I really pick up competition. And competition, I feel like there is something where you can look at this Five of Wands and really focus on it. Or you can just not worry about it, right? You cannot worry about that and really focus on that Hierophant energy and really focus on yourself here. Um, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy is very fast energy as well. So there can be a sense of confliction within yourself as well. But Eight of Wands, I feel like with the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy is a very fast, clear communication. So maybe you are conflicted and maybe making a decision. With all this going on here, there is something going on with that Five of Wands where it's like you could receive communication here from somebody here. Let's see. I do see the Fool card underneath. But Five of Wands, very conflicted energy, Sag. Why are you ending with that energy? Let's see. The Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of fire there. Hermit's underneath. Give me 1 second. I'm going to feel this energy real quick here, Sag, because Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, with the Four of Wands here. It really feels like you're conflicted with a decision. Now, the Two of Wands being the situation. But, we have a lot of good energy to move forward here. We have a lot of energy to work on something, but something's not moving forward here. Let me see. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands here. A lot of fire. What is going on here for Sag? Like I said, it could be competition. Yeah, maybe Eight of Cups here, Piscean energy. Get one more card here. It's not so clear for me there, Sag. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more card on this Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, maybe your environment too. I mean, because you have the Six of Swords, right? And you could be, Four of Wands is about home, right? Could be about family, people close to you. Eight of Wands, a lot of conversation, a lot of communication. Five of Wands, disagreements, conflicts here. So maybe, for some of you guys, you could be getting some sort of new opportunity or maybe moving towards a different path, maybe stepping into what you truly want to do, right, Sagittarius? I feel like there can be a lot of conversation of people trying to, give their opinion. I feel like this came up in your reading one time. But Five of Wands, Eight of Cups here, I feel like you're walking away from a lot of conflict, a lot of jealousy, a lot of people that are trying to weigh their opinion onto you. I do feel like it's a very quick, very quick. There can be arguments for some of you guys because that Eight of Wands is like, they're just kind of letting it loose a little bit, Sagittarius. But I do feel like it's something to do with your stability. There's people here that you live with, or maybe friends, family, something like that. But Eight of Cups feels that you're not going to listen to them. Feels like you're going to really make a decision here, okay? And Five of Cups being the challenge in your reading as well, so we can't forget that. So Five of Cups being your challenge, it's like you've been putting a lot of time and energy, or maybe just like you've been kind of listening to other people here, Sag, for quite some time, and maybe you were doing things that are just because you're supposed to do it. And it's now you feel like it's a time to make a decision to really choose yourself here. And that Five of Cups, it's like you're done putting in energy of what people want you to do, right? You don't want to keep doing something here that doesn't fulfill you, right, in any way. And I feel like that is a challenge to walk away from it, that Five of Cups, to leave that behind. But I kind of see you doing that here. So that outcome being the Five of Wands, I do feel like when you do make some sort of decision to really focus on what you want here and what you're trying to build, and again, King of Wands being over here, I do feel like it's going to bring some sort of conflict with others, maybe. I feel like other people are going to try to advise you not to do this, or this is not how you're supposed to do it, or this is not something that is traditional. And Sagittarius, I don't feel like you want to be traditional here. So then hopes and fears having the Hierophant. So things are starting to open up here for me here, but I do feel like something about tradition is not going to work for you, because I do feel like there's this sense of wanting to be free here. All right. So let me just see two cards on this Five of Cups here for you, Sagittarius. So apologies, took a little bit longer. Just wanted to make sure I got it right here. Yeah, Six of Wands. You want to move towards things here that you're going to be successful in, or at least put your energy in. It's going to be like, something could work out for you. You know what I mean? Five of Pentacles energy. And we're just talking about break free. You're done with this Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold, not being taken seriously here. Feel like maybe you put a lot of energy towards things and it's like you're not feeling appreciated. or people, you do a lot of work and it's like nothing really comes to it. You're really moving away from all that stuff here, Sag. Let me get one more card just to see, or actually two more cards just as advice or anything else here for Sagittarius. But that's kind of the energy that's popping up here for you. Big card, the Death card. We have the Hierophant. I mean, these are big. These are major things that are coming into your life here, Sag. So a lot of endings, and I feel like a lot of new beginnings that are coming in. But I feel like it's just in between. We're in this energy of continuously to close things out, and also seeing and maybe even having a peek of what the new beginning looks like. So it's like that's kind of we're kind of in a transition period, if you want to say it that way, right? So two more cards. Any advice here for Sagittarius? Any advice here for Sag? Seven of Wands. Keep your boundaries up and forget the negativity. I mean, the Seven of Wands here, you're going to have a lot of noise, a lot of people trying to get your attention, but I feel like it's a lot of energy of trying to, get you back on, the overall cycle. Yes, the devil coming up here to confirm that family, friends, work, things like that here. So I do feel like the advice here, Sagittarius, is to really listen to your intuition, follow your dreams here, and you do have to make a plan, right? Hierophant's energy, it's about contracts, it's about stability, it's Taurus type of energy here. It's making things a plan before really committing to something. Six of Swords to move forward, Eight of Pentacles, a lot of Earth also coming up in your reading. Now we also have the Capricorn full moon coming up here as well, so this could be an energy that is kind of being worked on as we come up to the full moon here and a little bit after the full moon, right? So it doesn't feel like a bad card today, Sagittarius, with that Devil and the Seven of Wands. Kind of feels like that break free energy here. Five of Pentacles, when I saw that Six of Wands energy being here, because that's the energy you want to be in. And that Five of Cups energy being the challenge in your reading is really showing you that, you put that energy into something and you're just not getting any sort of acknowledgement or appreciation back. And it's like you want to be in an environment where you can receive all this stuff, right? So Eight of Cups is telling me that you are moving towards better things here, Sag, but there is a lot of work being done, right? Really putting up boundaries, not letting the negativity get to you, not letting any sort of gossip, anyone here with the Five of Wands type of energy, I do feel like you're walking away from. But with that Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands, I feel like you're also not just walking away and not saying anything. Eight of Wands is clear communication, so I feel like a lot of you guys are just going to speak up and say, hey, this is not something I want to deal with right now, and I feel like that shows growth here, Hierophant, with the people around you that show that, hey, Sagittarius is not just leaving and walking away and not saying anything. Sag is actually ending situations and saying, this is not what I appreciate, and move forward, right? I'm saying that in a very, general way here, but I feel like a lot of you Sagittarius understand really what, what I mean. But I don't say, don't have to rip someone a new one here, but I do feel like Sag, you're not really going to tolerate it, okay? So Hermit being here too, we can't really forget that. Virgo energy here. So there is a lot of growth here. The Hermit is someone that reflects and looks back at the past. And, I feel like a lot of the decision is because you've looked back and reflected on what you've done and what you've received. And you're not happy with that. So you're moving forward, okay? But I do feel like in your reading, we do have conversations, we have conflict, we have competition, we have, energies around you that have to weigh their opinion, maybe talk you into not moving forward. But I do feel like the advice here is to have your boundaries up, not to let that negativity get to you, not to let outside noise, make you, double think about what you're trying to create here. There's something like that, okay? Because you want to be free. You want to be in an energy of being your own self here, Sag. Again, in your power, King of Wands, all right? But I feel like you're dealing with friends, family, co-workers, something like that here, because that Three of Cups does represent that, okay? Sag, I'm going to leave it right here. This is what I got for today. I know some of you guys are hoping for some really good cards to come out, but I mean, hey, these are, for me, looking at a reading like this, Sagittarius, this is a breakthrough. This is something big that you're moving away from. And for me, as a reader, I'm reading this energy. I'm going, this is huge, because as you come across and over this, you're stepping into, like, your energy can step into something, just something that you never imagined, right? So this is a lot of work. So I don't want you to think that, hey, this week, Neil popped a video and it doesn't feel exciting to me. But sometimes we got to do some work here to get to that energy. And I feel like I'm connecting with the group of Sagittariuses that are really putting in the work here, really taking things seriously, you know, and really committing to what they want here. Seven of Wands. They're not backing down. They're not letting that Five of Wands devil energy affect them, right? So that's what I got. Sagittarius, until next time. We'll see you. Guys, have a good one.